High gas prices are an extremely serious problem for all Americans, American consumers and American businesses. And therefore, it's important that we identify the reason for those high prices and, more important, that we do what we can to alleviate them. I think in this committee I have repeatedly said they are a unique problem for those of us out west who drive great distances, both in commuting back and forth to work or in taking summer vacations. In many instances, much more travel, much more driving time, and much more mileage than those who live in the East. I would suggest that gas prices are most appropriately addressed by looking at the relationship between supply and demand. During the last 25 years, world energy demand has increased by 60%. The Energy Information Administration predicts that demand in the United States alone will grow by 19% through 2030. I wholeheartedly agree, as the chairman knows, with his sentiment that we have to find alternate forms of energy. But every single expert that's been before this committee and that I have talked to has said that at least in the short run, we are looking at an oil-based economy, at least for today. We're talking about the price spike in gasoline over the last 60 to 90 days, or at most over the last 12 months, which has been stunning and has had a dramatic impact on our constituents. I don't think that alternative forms of energy are going to go at that issue. And so we're looking at part at whether or not speculation has driven up the demand. One issue here today is, could we deal with that speculation by addressing the SPRO and perhaps releasing some fuel from it? I would suggest that a much greater signal in the wrong direction has been sent to speculators by all of the potential sources of oil that we have locked up in this country and made unavailable on the Outer Continental Shelf, in the Intermountain West, in coal to shale, or shale to oil programs, and that we have sent, at least in the short run in this Congress, by refusing to adopt policies that would open up our domestic supply, even where it can be done in a very rational and safe way, the wrong signals which have driven up the cost of gasoline for our consumers dramatically in the short run. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.